Alright everyone, here we have the Fire TV stick. Now Amazon has a Fire TV, which is a $100 product, and now they have this Fire TV stick to kind of compete with Roku and some of the other Google Chromecast and such. This will play your Amazon as well as all these other channels here. I'm not going to read every one, there's a lot there, but you can see them there. Play all those. Now it is a little bit less capable in some ways than the large Fire TV. It won't accept quite as many peripherals, there's less things that can connect to it, and it's also a dual core instead of a quad core, and it has a little bit less memory as well, 1 instead of 2 gigs of memory, but it has 8 gigabytes just like the big one of storage. And overall, from what I've heard, your TV shows and such like that will play almost as fast, not much slower than the big Fire TV, but some of the games and such might not play quite as good on this one. But if you're just looking to get a streamer that will play your Amazon, Hulu, Netflix, and so on, really great device. So let's go ahead and get it out of the package and see what it comes with. Alright, so here's what we get in the package. Get a little manual, get our micro USB power cord, and a little AC USB power outlet there. 2 AA batteries. This is an HDMI little extender so you can get into harder to reach places. And you get the remote and the Fire TV stick here. And the stick has a little thing on the side where you plug it in. But you'll notice one thing about this, the remote here has no voice button. Whereas the Amazon Fire TV, the big one, has a voice button. This is the Fire TV remote. So you're missing the voice button. You don't get that option on the Fire TV stick. You got to just search through or type in what you want to search for. So that's also one other feature you lose. I have my Fire TV in the main room, but this Fire TV stick I'm putting in my bedroom. So it just has a little less functionality, but it should do everything just fine. So this is what you get. Let's go ahead and plug it in and see how it works. Alright, so here I have it plugged in. I had to use that little adapter because the actual stick would not fit in here and plug in. It was a little too long to fit into there, so I had to use the adapter, so I'm glad they included that. And then I got the power cord plugged into the side, and they include that AC outlet. I'm actually, just for testing today, just going to throw this into a USB battery backup thing here, just because it's convenient while I test it. So let's go ahead and turn it on and see how it works. Alright, so I'm going to plug it in right now, and we're on the screen here, showing the screen. So now it should hopefully work. I have not used this monitor ever before, so hopefully it'll just pick up the HDMI and start up. And I think it's going to. There we go. It's out of focus. Let me see if I can get this to focus better. It said Amazon there is all. Give it a little light, maybe that'll help. And Fire TV stick starting right up. First time it's been plugged in here, so we're going to see it might need to do an update or something. If so, I'll skip through that. Searching for your remote. Well, I put batteries in there. I guess it found it. There we go. And I'm going to have to set up my network now. I'll go ahead and skip past my password. Alright, I've gone ahead and put in my password. Now I'm going to click connect. And we're connected to the network. Now it's going to check for updates here. Alright, so we didn't need any updates. It's just saying Fire Stick registered, want to continue. And it's going to come set up to your account, the account that you buy it with. So it's going to be, if you buy it as a gift or something, you're going to want to change that.
Hello, and welcome to your new Amazon
Now here's a little
Fire
welcome
TV.
video. We'll skip through this.
We want to make sure you get the most out of your...
Alright, we just got through that video, and now it's at a parental controls screen where you can select if you want those or not. I wanted to mention one other thing before I forget too. I mentioned how this remote doesn't have a voice search, and that's one thing kind of missing from it. But you can actually control the Fire TV stick from your phone, Android or Apple, I believe. And with that, you can do voice searches if you use your phone as the remote. So you can do a lot of extra things on your phone or tablet to control it. So just keep that in mind too if the voice search is something you really want. So here, I'm not going to have any parental controls. Just click no to that. And now, we're on Fire TV. So let's go to movies. And let's just scroll through and see how fast this is, if we have any slowdown. I'm not seeing any slowness in loading. I'm going full speed and just holding the button here. I'm not seeing any slowness. It's just as fast as the big Fire TV. Let's go ahead and go back, and as you can see there, I don't have any games yet, but each category is coming up, you know, very fast. Not seeing any slowness there. Let's go ahead and just hit on, oops, network connection lost. Hopefully it's back. That was weird. My internet is sometimes a little weird. Let's go ahead and just hit something on and see how it plays, see how fast it plays here. So if we just click play, on my other one it wouldn't take too long. And I'd say by about now my Fire TV would be playing this, and it came up right about after. Not very long to load. Let's go ahead and skip forward just so we can see the quality once we get into a little bit in the movie or show, whatever you would call this. Now this is also a lot farther away from my wireless access point, but good quality, starts up real fast and easy. Now I don't have any apps yet, but I would like to get Netflix and get into my account and test how fast Netflix works, because Amazon, it's an Amazon product, it's going to load Amazon stuff quick, but I'd like to see how fast it runs Netflix. So I'm going to go ahead and download and get my information in Netflix, and then we'll go ahead and try a show from Netflix and see how good that works. Alright guys, so I added my account here. Let's go ahead and click into Netflix, and this takes a second to load on the Fire TV, but not all that long, a few seconds, so I think we'll see if it takes any longer here. I'll let you know about when I think it should be done. I think on my Fire TV it would be done probably about now. So this little stick is slightly slower, but you're also paying a lot less. So that wasn't that bad. And let's go ahead and just play a little bit here and just see how long it takes to load up. Now this buffering has to do with the internet, not the stick itself. And this is farther away, like I said, from my access point. So the buffering, I don't think that has anything to do with the stick versus the actual Apple Fire TV. Kind of want to get to an actual part of the movie to see how it looks. Now we're going to have to wait for buffering again. At least it looked like it was going up a little faster that time. But the buffering, I think that's internet. So it got into Netflix fast. It's playing fast. No problem with the picture. No, that was nice and fast and good. I don't know if I can get into YouTube's. I want to go to apps. I don't think I need to sign in to use this, so it's not downloaded. We'll go ahead and get this one downloaded. Alright, so YouTube's downloaded and installed. Let's go ahead and start it. Here it is loading. It says loading YouTube. Sorry, the focus is getting really wacky there, but it just said loading and now it's showing this screen here. And my Fire TV would already be fully loaded, where this is just about finishing up probably. And there we go. So it's a little slower, and now if I play a video it's just going to depend on the buffer time, so it's not too important. But it's a little slower than the big one, than the Fire TV, but I'd say for the price, $40 compared to $60, this Fire TV stick is pretty good, and it does everything the big one does, just a slight bit slower, and you can use your phone, so you can have a voice input if that's something that's important to you. So I'd say it's a pretty darn good product. Check it out. I'll probably do a video in the future how to set up your phone and use your phone with it, so look for that video soon. Have any other questions or comments, let me know down in the comment section below, and we'll see y'all later.